YouTube video. What are we doing?
Alright, so we are buying a DOZER.
Well, not buying it yet. We're gonna go look at it, right?
Alright, so we're gonna go look at a DOZER and we're gonna see if we want to buy it.
Yes.
And it's about a little over an hour and a half away from home.
So not too bad. Nels has wanted this thing for a long time. Tell him what it is.
Alright, so I would say I think I've been talking to the guy for 3 weeks about it. It was slow to get going on, purchase, like even setting something up. Turns out he's an over-the-road truck driver, drives for himself, and that's why it was so spotty communicating with him. But,
because at first I was like, red flag, but...
Yeah. I was too. I was like, I don't know if it's worth dealing with.
But then there was a couple times where, you talked on the phone, and so it was okay.
So, don't know the exact year yet, but I would say late 50s, early to mid 60s, Allis Chalmers HD6 DOZER.
And if you know anything about Nels, although it's a little faded, he has an Allis Chalmers tattoo on his arm. So I like Allis Chalmers. My family farmed with Allis Chalmers. And I mean, if you've watched our truck videos on when we put the truck together and stuff, you'll know that our truck is actually painted Allis Chalmers orange. So Persian orange number 2. But so it's DOZER, weighs probably 13 to 14,000 pounds. It's got a 4-way blade on it. Would a 6-way be nice? Yes, but for the price of this machine, it's listed at $5,500 currently. So we'll see kind of where he's at, what we think when we get there to check it out. But for that kind of money, I think I'll put up with a 4-way as long, if it runs and operates. Right.
Sounds good to me.
All right, well, I'll try to get some footage. It's sometimes a little awkward recording around people, especially at their property. So I'll try to get some footage of Nels checking it out. But other than that, we will keep you posted.
So, Alexis made another poor financial decision in her long line of poor financial decisions, including marrying me. But, anyways.
As we're sitting in the most recent big financial decision. But there it is. We bought it.
Yep. We got her behind the truck.
We don't gatekeep, so it was posted for
$5,500. And we gave the guy $4,500 for it.
Yes.
Honestly, where you're gonna get a DOZER, 14,000 pound DOZER, well, 13 to 14,000 pound. I'm not quite sure exactly where it is, but where you're gonna get that size DOZER for $4,500 that runs and operates. Now, it's got some quirks to it. I need to look at the injection pump because it's leaking fuel out of the bleeder screw, and there are some hoses that need to be replaced, as well as just some other odds and ends that need to be taken care of. But that's a lot of machine for...
Yeah, and in a roundabout way, you can kind of say we saved $1,000.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're on our way home. We're gonna probably just leave it at home until he fixes a few things, get some things going, and then...
So there is also a clutch brake issue, but that's just worn out brake shoes. So there is a place that sells brake shoes, like either they'll sell the brake shoe material, or you can buy all new bands in shoes. depends on which one this is, but I gotta do some digging on like what year this actually is and transfer over the serial number and all that good stuff, and potentially look into probably getting a repair manual for it.
Yeah.
But otherwise, you know, the guy even said, what do you get for $5,500, which, you know, not a lot, but we got it for $4,500.
Right.
You know, he knew it needs some work, and he's just, you know, he's getting older, and he's got plenty of other projects. So they're only home at like a weekend every 2 months.
Right. They both are over-the-road trucker, husband and wife, which is really cute. And I told Nels maybe we should do that someday. But other than that, I mean, even the wife said he's got enough projects. They're not home enough to do it, so they were happy to let it go for $45. Because he even said he got it 2 years ago, didn't even touch it last year. So
got it 2 years ago. Did a little bit of dozer work around the house with it, and he was gonna fix the clutch and everything on it. He replaced a pump, and it wasn't going to be on the machine, but he even had that on the machine, so we could see that the tilt and everything worked.
Right, so that was nice.
But yeah,
either way, got it. So
it's our problem now.
I did get some footage. Again, it's awkward recording, especially at someone else's property. But I'll get some footage of it. But I will also have Nels kind of just do a wraparound once we get home. He's late for a little date. He's gonna go hang out with some buddies tonight. So we're running late. There was the guy we bought it from was also running late. We were also kind of hitting traffic because it's a weekend and people are heading up north. So, and we of course were heading up north to get this. So
yeah, because we're also going on a vacation.
A vacation to get this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now we're going home.
We saw the sights and that was enough, so we're gonna go home.
And the sights were all that field treasure.
Field treasure. Field treasure. Field treasure. I knew it was here. They got all the good shit out there. Yeah, no, there's off of 53 here in Wisconsin. I think it's 50, is it 52? 52 or 53 here in Wisconsin where we're at now. We're not from Wisconsin. You know, because who wants to admit that? I'm joking. I don't admit it a lot, but I was actually born on the wrong side of the river over here in the Wisconsin. But I mean, I'm really Minnesotan because I was completely raised. Like I was conceived in Minnesota, right? So I mean, I just flopped out my mom.
Who needs to know where the hell you were?
I don't want them getting mad about the Wisconsin thing because you know how cheeseheads are.
Okay, stop while you're ahead. Anyways, I'll have him do a little wraparound and show you his new toy.
Gotta come up with a name. I'm thinking.
I know what you're gonna say.
What was I gonna say?
Alice.
No, I was gonna say Hoochie Mama.
Why?
I don't know.
I just looked at her like, I don't think she's a hoochie. We'll keep you updated. He's still thinking. What if you called it cheese? Because we got it from Wisconsin. How about queso? You love queso.
Alright, so here it is. It's an Allis Chalmers HD6 dozer. It's got the 4-way blade, 4-cylinder diesel motor in it, and looking at the serial number and doing some research, looks to be at least a 68, if not later than that. So late 60s, early 70s. Undercarriage is in good shape. This tensioner, he said, is locked up, so I'm going to have to mess with that. The track is a little loose, you can see, so I'm wondering if that's why it didn't get parked originally. But we'll see. Either way, just got to be cautious of that track. Got about an 8-foot wide blade on it. Like I said, it is 4-way, so up, down, and tilt. it just needs a little tender love and care.
And paint.
Yeah, we'll see. It might get painted
Yeah.
at some point. I think that's down the road once we get it squared away as far as, you know, running, reliability. It runs right now. It runs and operates right now. It for sure needs a steering brake fixed, which shouldn't be horrible, but you do pretty much have to take the operator station off of the machine in order to access the steering brakes because they're underneath the seat. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of putz along with it and, you know, do some work, and we'll have a nice machine for a friendly budget. Like we said before, you're not buying a lot for $4,500 as far as equipment goes, so this should be a nice addition to the fleet. And as always, you know the age-old words: like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate you guys watching. You're great. You know, we're just we're trying to do this YouTube thing and potentially make something out of it, so that'd be cool. But at the same time, it's nice just showing you guys what's kind of going on. So here's a new toy. Have a good one.